Hey, it's Jane with the Compassion Project, and I am super excited today to come live with Diane Read, who her and I met, there she is, her and I met through Facebook a couple years ago and recently connected, and I was really drawn to you, Diane. I could just tell you have the biggest heart and high faith, and you're just a beautiful person. And so a little bit about Diane. She's been married for 31 years this July, right?
Yep.
And she has 3 grown children. So, and your children are amazing, honestly. So her daughter Paisley is a pharmacist.
Yes.
And then she has Jansen, right? He's a mechanical engineer, just about to graduate.
Yes.
Amazing. And then her youngest son, Flint, just got accepted into the pharmacy school. It's going to be a pharmacist. So that's incredible, honestly. And Diane was self-employed, was a hairdresser. You owned your own salon for 35 years.
Yes.
Was it your salon you owned? Yep.
Yes.
And right now she's working as a paraprofessional in a special education classroom, children with special needs. Yep. And she's also going to school. She's gone back to school to become the special ed teacher, which honestly, Diane, is amazing.
Thank you.
Proud of yourself. Yeah. So what I want to do is you live in Utah.
Yep.
It's interesting for people to find out, what's happening in Utah, kind of what your life was like before all this happened, and, kind of what's happening now. So like how it's changed for you.
Okay, so before I was working in a school in a special education classroom, my cute little kids, and in an elementary school. And also I was driving from there after I got done, and I'd go on campus to Weber State University and then come home, do homework all night, and get up the next morning, do it all over again. And now we are social distance. The school is pretty much closed. So I help my special educator, the teacher I work with, I help her get some online stuff, get some packets going, and my school is online. They Zoom meetings for my classes. And so it's a little different world.
Yeah, so how old were the kids that you were with? What grade?
From kinder to 6th grade. So,
wow.
Little 5-year-olds to about 12. And
so in Utah, when did everything kind of shut down? Like here in Canada, it was around that week of March 12th in there. That's when things really started to shut down, and we were all like, what is happening? Was it the same there?
I think probably about a week later, I think our governor was a little bit more, I don't think it's going to hit us that hard. And, of course, you can't stop it. So,
yeah. So is everything pretty well closed down there? Like the malls, the stores, everything?
Yes. Eating establishments, you can drive through, they have what is it called, where the people will bring it to your house. Why can't I?
Like skip the dishes we have here, those type of things?
Yeah. What is it? Dash or DoorDash?
Dine Dash. Yeah.
So, they have that. But no, we're not eating out. We had a bonfire in our backyard and did hot dogs and s'mores. That was our big out to eat with the family.
So. Yeah. And so, it's so crazy. So I don't know, are your parks closed too? Because we here in Canada, we have a park just down the street from us, and it's all taped up with caution signs, our little kid park, and our basketball hoop is all wrapped up with like duct tape. I was like, but some people don't listen. They just all gather in the park. So they had to do it. Is that the same there too?
The playground area of the park is all taped up, and I don't know who did this cutest thing ever. Somebody must have gone over the fence on the tape, and they put little teddy bears. Like there's a teddy bear on the swing, up on the slide. It's just the cutest thing. But no, we take our dog Luna, Great Pyrenees, big 140-pound girl, to the park every night. That is our thing. We do. We're careful. We wear our masks, and keep our distance from other people. If we see someone coming up to us on the path, we just go down, go try to, but yeah, I feel like I'd go nuts if I didn't get that fresh air, It just,
I know. Yeah. The mental health. So actually, I have to say, I think it's kind of funny because Diane was saying that her husband said, "Are you going to wear your Corona bun?" That's really funny. I think your Corona bun is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It takes me 2 minutes, and I seriously have not done my hair, because I was a hairstylist. So that's something people at the school will say, that your hair is different every day, and I'm just like, yeah, no, it takes a little bit of time, and this is a 2-minute hairdo, and I'm good for the day. So yeah.
Oh, you look good. So it's the bun, and we both have yoga pants on. I think.
Yes.
We should have. Someone should have been invested in yoga pants. Yeah, we're like, woo, yoga pants.
Yeah. Every day. I'm not getting dressed, like I used to, but yeah.
So now are all three of their grown children all home?
They are. We told Paisley, my oldest, we said, you can live here while you're paying off your pharmacy school loan, because it was like $160,000, and we're like, we don't have $160,000, but you can live here. And she's almost got it paid off now, so she's doing really well with that. And while my other two youngest, we just thought that was a way we could help them. I don't know how it is in Canada, but housing is just horrendous here. It's like that's a way we can help them, go to school with saving a little cost just to park themselves.
I think this generation and same with us. Like our daughter that went to school in Australia, it was very expensive, and it took a lot to pay it off. She did contribute, but it was a big expense. So yeah, we got to help them out, right? So what's happening with her? Is she actually, because she would be a frontline worker, she'd be working, isn't she?
Absolutely. Yeah, every day, she goes to work along with my youngest. He's a pharmacy technician, just waiting to get his degree. I think he's looking for an internship this next year to do that along with the pharmacy school. But yeah, they both have to, they have to go to work. So
are they working in a hospital, or are they in
pharmacies? One of them in a grocery store that's local here at my youngest son. And then my daughter manages the specialty drugs part of her pharmacy.
Okay.
So the real, chemotherapy and, Hep C, those real crazy drugs.
Yeah. So that's the thing. We're dealing with this self-distancing and the global pandemic, but there's still all these other things going on for people too that you have to deal with, right? So how are you managing, because we're all human, on the whole, are you pretty positive, or what do you have, what it would be your biggest challenge or fear? Not that you don't live in fear, but you have a pretty high faith, right?
Yes, I do. I think it has turned me inward, and more prayers. I'm a prayer every morning and night at least, and every time I eat some food, but I feel like my prayers have become more sincere, more grateful. I need to take the time and keep this going when I'm done. I would say that it's made me more faithful, which is not a bad thing. I've always had faith. I don't know, since I was little, I've just felt like I've known there was a God, and I feel like I know that He loves me. I know that He loves all of His children here.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I would say that this has got me to study scriptures more. It's made me love my family more. We've been connecting in a lot of ways, not only physically because we're stuck with each other, but spiritually as well, which I love.
Yeah.
I am a people person, having done hair all these years. And you said, what is my challenge? Is I'm a hugger. I love people. I love talking to people. I love people. I
Yeah.
can see something good in anybody, you know.
Aw.
Even like Hitler or Osama bin Laden, they probably had some good qualities, you know, that
Good in everyone.
but
Yeah.
no, not good people. But I adore people, and I would say that's been my biggest
Yeah.
challenge.
I feel like that too, and I feel like that's kind of why I'm doing this, because I believe there's good in everyone. I really do. And people that I think are struggling or angry, there's a lot of pain behind it. There's that saying, what you don't know that you don't know. Have you heard that? It's my favorite saying, because what you don't know that you don't know about that person that is upset or angry, you don't know what they're going through. So it's that, have grace with people, especially in a time like this, because a lot of people there's a lot of suffering and stuff going on. So I love that you said your faith has gotten deeper, because I think when we go through these, we were talking about this just before you came on, that it's in the challenging times that you grow. This is where you're pushed to go inward and have more faith, or if you have faith, to have it stronger, or your connection with your family becomes stronger because you're more grateful for the little things, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's huge.
And your husband, so is he home? Or he working?
He's working today. He's an engineer as well. He works for Autoliv, which is an airbag company, and they've laid off 80% of his plant, and there's only 4 engineers that still have their job, and just a great blessing from heaven that he's one that's still working. So yeah.
Wow. And then so you will be able to finish your degree. You're now doing it at home.
Yep.
And that's, you got one more year after this?
Yes, one more year.
Okay. So you're doing it online. You must miss the kids, hey?
I do. I have a picture. This is Jude. Whoops.
Oh, let's see.
He moved to Boston, and he has autism. And he moved to Boston. Whoops, I got it. It's
I know, it's hard to, there he is.
But his mom took this picture before he left, and I just loved him. I don't know. There's just some of these kids, there's a light. It's like when they smile, it's so big, and it's like they have a secret that I don't know, that I just want to know, it's just like being around them just makes me better. Just people say, oh, I don't know how you could do that, working with special needs, whatever. I just think I am so lucky to go. Yeah. You've done it. You know what I'm talking about, to be around that light. And he actually would hit kids sometimes, I think, because at the first of the year he wasn't talking, and so someone would take his paper or something, and he couldn't say, don't do that. So I think it was, his
that's that automatic behavior that because we were trained, I worked with children with special needs years ago, but you're trained to change the behavior when they just, automatically react. But I will always remember the kids I worked with. They were adorable. And like you say, they have a light or whatever. So hopefully we all hope and pray that this won't go on too long, but we don't know. That's the whole uncertainty in having faith, right? That
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you're amazing. I thank you so much for joining me today. And we will.
Oh, here's another coat. Do you guys play games?
Some good games.
We
used to ride Dimension.
Now this bottom one. Can you see it says Dixit?
Yeah.
Oh, it is so much fun. It
really?
Is yes. My daughter just bought a bunch of games, and we used to play when we were little. Every Sunday night, we'd just play games and get snacks, and that's something we've brought back. So if you need an idea,
I love that. I do. We need to get back to games too. And my little grandson, he turns 6 on Wednesday, and he had to, of course, cancel his little party. And so, but kids adapt. But we're looking for new games and stuff. Those are too old, but we just have to adapt, right? And just
Absolutely
go with the flow, and like you say, have faith and connect with people. It's been awesome. You're adorable. I appreciate
you, Jane. You're an angel, and I just love you to pieces. Thank you so much for doing this. I have been so inspired. In fact, the other day I got onto Denise's website and did one of her workouts. And I mean, it's just, like you say, it is connecting me with beautiful people. And, like yourself, it's just such a blessing that you're doing this, and you're a blessing to this world. Thank you so much.
Aw, thanks. And Denise will be excited. That's really cool. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll sign off and say goodbye.
Okay, have a great day.
Bye, have a great day.